Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Well, I think you can guess what I went to see last night. Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, man. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I went to see. Okay, I went to see Spider-Man. Come on. Yeah, went with my brother and his friend to go see Spider-Man 2. They gave these out. When you got the ticket, you got this. Pretty awesome. Before I get into this review, which is it's gonna be spoiler free. I'm not gonna throw in any, well, not any definite spoilers. Not, it's very, very, very low. Funny things happened when I went to see Spider Man. When we got a ticket, it was at for 8 o'clock showing, and me, my brother, and his friend, we go upstairs because it's AMC theater on Times Square. And it's long, escalators and shit. I think it was theater 14. So we go to theater 14. Out of nowhere, some guy says, "Hey, Bonkai," or it's just Bonkai, and I'm like, and it's some guy, some kid, who recognized me from YouTube, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. But yeah, now the guy, he said he was a commenter. He didn't have a YouTube channel. I don't know if he was a subscriber, but he said he was a commenter, and he comments my shit. And also, what happened when I went with my brother to see the movie after that, after we ate, we went down like 8th Avenue. Listen, if you're in Manhattan, don't go down 8th Avenue, especially on a Friday night. Like, I should have realized this was going to happen. Like, half the girls walking around are like, yo. They screaming, we want to get laid. That's what it felt like. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's a little things that happened last night, I should say. Now, on to the review. Spider-Man 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Um, this is one reviewer who said some bad things about it. I don't know, but the people were like saying it sucked, it was mediocre, it was horrible. I'm like, it was meh. The only thing I have to say about this, for those people, jump the fuck off, like pronto. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Hockey. Hockey's a hipster, so we have to, he's a hipster, so he gets a pass, I guess. But me personally, this is what I felt. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'm sticking with that rating. This was, and listen, like, to people who hated it, I ask you this. So that means you must have liked Spider-Man 3. That must mean you loved Spider-Man 3. Because this movie, I'm sorry, was the shit. It was great. This was a great movie. 8 out of 10 for this. Because now there were some parts. I say there were probably 2 parts in this movie where I could say, yeah, they could have done better. And what parts am I talking about? Well, I don't want to spoil, but The two parts I'm referencing is the very end, the end of the movie, where we see the other villain, and I felt that we should have gotten more screen time for that guy. Rather that, or I'm guessing in the next movie we're gonna get more screen time for him. And the other part I'm talking about is something that involves with Gwen Stacy, which I'm not going to say what it is. So, because what happens in that with Gwen Stacy, I felt that didn't need to happen. I felt like, because my brother was talking to me about it, he says he felt that it could have been done in the next movie. Didn't really need to be done in this movie. But other than that, I really enjoyed this movie. Especially the fight scene. More particularly the fight scene between Spider-Man and Electro. That. And let me just be perfectly honest here. When the cast came out for Spider-Man 2, I was skeptical as... Yeah. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Paul Giamatti as Rhino? Get the fuck out of here. Jamie Foxx? I was like, nah, this shit's gonna be horrible. I was surprised. I was like, wow. Because I didn't know, because I'm not a comic book reader. Don't know the world, the universe of Amazing Spider-Man, so you'll have to excuse this noob here. But I have to say it. That fight with Spider-Man against Electro, that shit was awesome. The action sequences were great. It was fantastic. It was done to a T. Even when we see the other villain, and when Spider-Man fights him, and we see what he does and how he sounds, that was done. God damn, was that done great. And who am I referencing? Well, you know, Green Goblin. But I'm pretty sure everyone knows. Come on, trailers and everything else. They know who Green Goblin's in this movie. But the Green Goblin, done great. Electro, done great. The action sequences were done superb. But I'm giving it 8 out of 10 because of that. Because I thought they did a good job. They did these villains with justice in this movie. Also, I felt like, you know, the whole, you know, the reveals of certain things in this movie were done to a certain degree very good, very well. And I will say this on record right now. This was definitely better than the first one. Yeah. I mean, some people don't like the first Spider-Man, Mrs. Spider-Man. You know, they're going to be haters. It was horrible. It was meh. I'm hockey. I'm a hipster. Well, you know what? Take your hipster self and go watch something else. But personally, I felt that this was a good movie. But like I said, those are the only two things. The ending, I thought that villain that was shown in the end, it could have been shown more. And the thing with Gwen. Now, I'm not going to tell you what happens with Gwen Stacy. So if you watch this video, just stop. I'm not doing that shit. I feel like it could have been done later. Much later. I think it was too quick. You know, too quick. But 8 out of 10 was good. It was a great movie. Best of the summer? Best of the blockbusters? I don't think so. Because there are just too many others coming out. Like, Galaxy, X-Men, Godzilla. So it's still gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see how much money it makes this weekend. But overall, like I said, 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It just blows my mind how well they did Electro. That's what blew me away. Electro and Green Goblin, how they did them. They did them very nicely. Like, they did them really well. Almost, you know, I mean, and I don't want to make this in a discussion about, the other Spider-Man films. Listen, I like the other Spider-Man films. I like Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is quintessentially the Sam Raimi version. One of the best Spider-Man films, in my opinion. It's up there. It is just, But I felt that when you consider how the Sam Raimi version of the Green Goblin was, and how he's wearing a freaking mask and shit, and you compare it to this Green Goblin, I just felt this Green Goblin was just a little bit better. It had a little more to it. Now, as far as the story and plot is concerned of the movie, take it what you will. I mean, I thought they explained a few things very nicely. Hey, it's Spider-Man, and I enjoyed it. It was a great way to do it. Now, I will say this. I will say a faux pas on the movie. There was supposedly a hidden scene we were going to see. Yeah, that was... hidden scene was bullshit. I didn't like the hidden scene. The hidden scene was bullshit. So, but overall, like I said, 8 out of 10. And to the haters, I say... So, to the haters, I say this. So you're saying you like Spider-Man 3 then? You like that crappy Venom version of Venom in there with Topher Grace. I mean, I personally think this was and to the person who made that video and say, oh, Sam Raimi cared about Spider-Man, then how come Venom was horrible? How come Venom wasn't very good in that movie then? If he cared about it so much. Check it. Plus, Sam Raimi left. So, good riddance. But like I said, good movie, 8 out of 10. Andrew Garfield is a very good Spider-Man. He is. He really is. I would even go so far as to say, I'm probably going to get hate on this. Maybe better than Tobey Maguire. Maybe. But, yeah. That's pretty much the story. And, 8 out of 10, also because of the fact that, there were certain things revealed. Like, the reveals were like, it was really shocking. And it added a lot of shock value to me. So I felt it got some brownie points because of that. But yeah, this was a good movie. Go see it and judge it for yourself. But here's what I say. To the people who hate on it, stop hating for the sake of hating. Stop hating for the sake of hating. Seriously. Stop. If you like Sam Raimi so much, why don't you go complain to him and they tell him to come back and they go to the Spider-Man film. If you want to see that shit. But personally, I say, fuck that shit. Amazing Spider-Man. Second one, better than the first one. Good movie. End of story. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. If you ain't rolling with Spider-Man, you have no idea what you're missing. You have no idea what you're missing. Come on. It's Spider-Man. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. I'm Bonkai922, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.